Welcome back to Mechanic Garage. Quick update on the Trabant. Not a lot's happened. I've been concentrating on getting a few other things done. All the outer body panels are off now, and I've started cleaning up the rust areas to see how bad it is. I found a guy in the UK who's got some panels for me, so we'll go and collect them soon. That's all the inner arches, a few of the mechanical parts hopefully. The door posts and everything on the left hand side is good. We'll have a look in a second, and it's nothing really any worse than the other side, so I'm happy with that. Right, there she is actually in the garage, and I've started just cleaning up rusty bits where the wing was, scraped off all the mastic and things. It's actually quite good. Put some rust treatment on it just to see what happened, and it's turned it a bit black, but needs a little bit more. A bit there I need to get off, a bit more sealant. But this was the worst area, and it's quite heavily corroded. I've dug it out with a wire brush on a drill, and it's all actually quite solid. It's just whether I can get it clean enough to not rust again. But it's definitely a lot better than it was, and it's not this colour which is everywhere else. Everywhere else, take the panel off, that's what you get. But it's cleaned up quite well. So if it's that solid, it's not crusty or not anything underneath either. It's perfectly good underneath. As long as I can get that, to get some rust treatment that'll convert it back to stop it coming back through. I know sometimes they're not brilliant, but I'll see what happens. I mean, I might even just chop this piece out, the worst of it, and put a new section in. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, these panels on all like wheel arches, I think they come in, you come with like edge pieces here or even here, or up to that seam there. I think that's what the guy's got up to there, where that joint is. So I can replace all four of those. Back corners, it's just literally an edge that just drops down and comes out, and that's what the panel drops screws to. Same in that corner, you can't really see, there you go. Just little fabrications, little pieces in little corners. This bit, that bit's correct. It should have a lip that sticks out along there, which like this edge here, but that's gone. So what I'll do is probably cut this away because it's not, that's not brilliant. Put a new section in altogether. Inside the door, it's all good. The bottom edge where the rivets go, see if I can open the door. It's not that easy one-handed with no handle on. Yeah, the bottom rail that the rivets go to is a little bit crispy, but it's straightforward, easy repair. Just a folded bit of metal. This corner, again, front corner piece is good, and this just needs that lower edge replacing. This is all good. You can buy this panel, just that panel there goes right through to here. Comes with a bumper mount and everything on. I might do that, they're not particularly expensive. Gives you a bit of a cleaner, easier one to do, especially on that corner, which is all a bit battered and out of shape. You can get both of those. They come with a bumper mount underneath, which that side's pulled off. Again, the front wheel arches, this is the best one of the lot. Still got most of the arch in place. It's a bit thin in places obviously, but it's a shame really that they didn't get the sealant protected bit on this, because the rest of it above that joint where the wax is perfect. It's all spot on. It's just literally where that mastic is and where it's got moisture underneath between the wing and the panel. Yeah, little corner there, same as the other side. End of the sill, same as the other side. It looks like it's fell off the jack at some point, or the jacking point is weak. I'm going to sort that anyway, because all this is going to get replaced up to sort of about here anyway. But that's a job for when it's on its side, because I'm not laying on the floor all the time. I'm 50-year-old now. It's done that for too long. But got the front bumper off, and there she is looking a little bit sorry for herself. But the bonnet and the boot lid are off. They're just sat in place. I've nowhere else to put them at the minute. All the other panels are inside or in the back of the house. The inside of here, I don't know if I mentioned in a previous video, inside of this section is quite prone to rust. It's sealed along this edge here. Sand grip blasting stuff. Sealed along this edge here and crimped, and this dries up, lets water in, all this inside rots. Now, I was warned about it, so you can get your fingers just dip inside, and it felt okay, but then you can't really tell perfectly. So what I did, I got a little inspection camera inside and ran it all the way around the whole of the roof, inside these pillars, top to bottom, same down that pillar in the rear, and there's no rust in there at all. There's a little bit of surface rust, it sort of looks like this maybe, that sort of thing inside where it's bone dry. But it's not rotten, there's no soft areas, there's no crispy bits, no flakes, nothing. So I'm going to leave the roof on, just because it's such a pig to get off. And I don't think I'll benefit, other than the only thing I could do is rust treat it a bit better. But you can get to it all the way around above that gap where the roof line of the paint changes, sort of along here. You can get inside there, so I can actually spray wax inside, but it'll be a bit messy. But if we do that, it'll preserve it, because the rest of the car is actually good. I don't think I'm going to repaint the inside. I'm just going to clean it all up. Any sort of small marks or whatever, just part of the edge of the car. But it's all good all the way around. Just give it a bit of a clean up and polish, get all mucky marks off. And it's only the outside you're painting up to this edge here. So obviously all inside the doors, door frames, a lot, everything, but that's a long way off. I've got to get the frame, the bits I can do sorted first. Things like this here, that's dead easy. That's the inner frame, which is solid. It's just literally a piece, replace this down to about here, take this rotten section out. It's literally a triangle with there's no fancy edges, no nothing. It's just literally a bit of tin. So that's an easy repair. Cut this rot out here while I'm at it. And that's this side, top edge done. The other side isn't as bad as this, there's a bit less heavy corrosion in it. It's just that one area that's there. But the rest of it, again, that little corner there where it's a bit thin. But the rail itself, all the way down, is good. Little bits on this edge here, and the same in that bottom corner and across there. But they're all straightforward, easy repairs. There's no fancy structures, there's no 2 and 3 layered bits that are going to be difficult to manufacture, or curves and bits you can't get at. Because you can take the outer panels off, you can get to everything. Just makes them a damn sight easier to work on and repair. The mechanical side of things, most of the parts I've had a look through, and there's a couple of bits I'm missing, but 90% of it's there. I suspect the reason the engine was taken out is because of the clutch plate and its centre boss detaching. As I say, the clutch friction plate centre had disconnected from the centre boss. It's actually shredded, so that may have been the reason the engine was out, because it lost drive. I don't know, never know. But the rest of it is there. I haven't found the ignition plate yet, as I mentioned before, with the points on. There is a receipt in the paperwork for it, for points and condensers and everything else, so they may be somewhere, I just haven't found them yet. I've been through most of the boxes. But it's just a case of getting on with it. Plod through it. There's no massive rush, there's no any rush on it. I need to get that one done first. Well, no, this one done first, so it can go. So I've got some money to put back into this. Find the bits for that one. That one over there sold. The grey one, Volvo giving me issues. But yeah, this is just an ongoing one that'll keep going and plodding through. It looks quite daunting, but I don't think it'll be that long before I start making some progress, get the rusty bits cut out, get the new arches in. There's not that much really. I just need the main section across the front. It's called an antler. Engine mount, subframe, floor mounting. It's the main section that runs across the entire front of the car. I showed them a different one with a flex in it. That's because that's so crusty, there's no strength anymore. It's the front of the car's bouncing up and down. Still haven't had anything back from DVLA with my registrations yet, but it has only been 2 weeks. I I've not had a letter back saying everything's wrong. So hopefully that'll turn up in the next few weeks and I can have a registration number for it. And that'll be like identity, then I can actually order some plates. They'll be a long time before you need them, but it'd be nice to have them. So thanks very much anyway. It's only a quick one, a quick look around it, because there's not much happening. It's been raining, and hopefully you'll see this and you'll not all be watching the football, cheering Spain on, depending on where you live. Much like the rest of the world probably. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers.